Breakfast on Red. It is Alana and Robbie this morning, and we've got Sam Mack joining us because he's having a very special week. Mate, thanks for taking the time to join us.
My pleasure, guys. Thanks for taking the time to have me on. It is a very big week. We're doing 5 states in 5 days. We're on the campaign trail, and we're treating it like a presidential campaign.
Gold Logie nominee. How does that feel? Have you had it soak in yet?
It's a spin out, to be honest, and it was when I found out about it. I think it's a huge compliment to the show as well. It was Koshi and Sam who actually came up with the idea and launched the campaign, and obviously the Sunrise viewers who voted. But it means a lot more work.
Yes!
But most of it's fun.
Mate, I think about it. You've been doing this show for, 2-3 years now?
3 years, yeah.
That's not a long time to get a Gold Logie nomination. That's pretty impressive.
It's very quick, and my background's radio, like you guys. And I've really been doing TV for about 5 or 6 years. The Project on Channel 10 I worked with before Sunrise. So, yeah, I'm still pretty new to TV, but I think radio, for me at least, was amazing grounding and training for what you can then do on TV, because a lot of people who do radio get used to being able to talk without any scripts or auto cues or anyone telling what to say. But a lot of people who just do TV are so used to having an auto cue or a script that that's what their comfort zone is. So when I went into it, I was like, oh, great, I can just talk rubbish to anyone. Like, send me around Australia. Great, I'll talk rubbish, So I've enjoyed that side of it. Radio has been a really good way to get into TV for me.
Yes, well, you've spent so much time here, obviously doing radio in Perth Metro, but you've come over so many times to regional WA as well, with Sunrise as well, which we all appreciate.
I think it's really important because a lot of the best stories and the most interesting characters are out of the city. You know, you drive a couple of hours out of any city and it's very different from the city. So that's something that we try to do as much of as we can, because some of our favourite moments on the show are just old mate in Toowoomba, like just random people that you meet out and about. So you've got to get out there to find those people and those stories.
It's so good. And speaking of getting out, finding people and finding the stories, you have a bus this week. Just tell us a bit about this bus.
The campaign bus.
Yeah, so we want to treat it like a political campaign, and obviously you need a bus, and the team surprised me with the bus. I was blindfolded on Monday's show, and then we revealed it, and it's a completely enormous Greyhound bus, black and gold colours. You can fit about 70 people on it, and it's got my slogan on the side, "Mac the Logie's great again." And it's got a photo of my rescue cat Coco and I. So I feel like I've already won just by having my own bus. I mean, who cares?
Spoken like a true diplomat.
Do you feel the pressure to have a good campaign though? Because we know Tom Gleeson sort of goes all out. Did you feel like you had to back it up and do even better than him?
Well, I haven't really thought too much about the other competitors. You've got to run your own race in politics or in television.
Look at you go.
I basically said I want it to be entertaining every day, fun every day, even for people who don't care about the Logies, and I'm sure a lot of people don't. So if we can make it entertaining and fun, then that's what you need to focus on. And I think we are so far. We had Ray Ma, Alf Stewart, endorse me. We had Kamal singing. We had the bus reveal. Here in Perth, we had, there was a young girl who's like 11 years old, and she's been out doing a campaign for me. And there's a lady in Adelaide who might get a tattoo of me on her. There's all these crazy things going on. Yeah.
I mean, seriously though, you're up against some pretty elite competition. Roger Corsa, Waleed Ali from The Project, Amanda Keller, like one of the most respected people in the industry. Who's your biggest competition?
I think Amanda. Like you say, she is so well respected. I'm lucky enough to know her personally, and she is everything you'd hope she would be. She's wickedly funny. She's got great warmth on screen, and it comes across on screen, and some people on TV don't have that, and she has that in spades. So, I mean, why am I talking up one of my competitors? What an idiot.
Right.
Amanda, I met her once and she was horrible. She was really nasty to me.
Truth be told, we think you've won it in 2019, mate. So we were thinking about when you actually do go up to receive your trophy, or your what's a Logie called? Like an Oscars,
gold Logie. A gold Logie.
Okay, sorry. She was angry at that. It's been her dream for a long time. You're stealing her dream. Anyway, when you go up to receive the gold Logie, we thought you need to have an acceptance song.
Oh, right. Okay, like a walk-on song?
Because, because when the Oscars are playing, like if you've been in a movie, they'll do a reprise of the theme song. So we've thought about songs with gold in there, handpicked for you. Option number 1, you mentioned your bus is black and gold, so black and gold, Sam Sparrow.
Oh, yeah, I like that song.
Plus a fellow Sam, good rush.
That's very true, and that song was massive, but I haven't heard it for about 5 to 7 years. People will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that song." So that's a winner. I like that song.
All right.
Are we ending the game now?
No, we got more. Option number 2.
I was ready to sign off on Sam Sparrow.
We've got plenty of options for you. Option number 2, Kylie Minogue Golden from her latest album. Now, I know you think, oh, it's a bit of Kylie, but she won a gold Logie, Sam.
For Neighbours.
At 19.
Charlene, was it?
Yes, at 19 years of age. So you can't get much more of an Aussie on.
That's impressive. Although, look, I prefer her old stuff. Okay. That might be controversial, but I'm more of a spinning around.
Yeah. Well, you could wear the gold hot pants.
Yeah, it would make sense, wouldn't it?
All right.
Well, you're a suave sort of guy, so we thought maybe something from Tina Turner might be an option.
Oh.
Golden Eye.
That's cool. Well, she's an icon.
Yeah, and that's James Bond.
Yeah. I could imagine sort of walking up in the suit for that, a sly turn to the camera, maybe a wink. Yeah, that's pretty
smooth. You could almost use the gold Logie as a gun.
That might scare a few people at the event, though.
And the final option.
But she ain't messing with no broke.
Because let's face it, you can ask Channel 7 for a pay rise if you get that gold Logie.
That's pretty good, and I could dedicate that to my cat, Coco. I ain't saying Coco's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, bro.
Yay!
Get an edit there, guys.
I like it.
Radio appropriate.
You've clearly worked in radio before.
So there you go. Which one's your favourite?
They're amazing. Look, I did love Sam Sparrow at the start, but I think I'm going to go with Gold Digger.
Yeah!
Kind of tied into my rescue cat, Coco.
You're welcome.
I like
You're
it.
welcome.
And mate, as you said before, as we said before, we reckon you've got 29 wrapped up. So we really need to start looking at the 2020 campaign, I think. And we did come up with something. So on the count of 3, Alana, we will reveal it.
Oh, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Sam Mac, back to back. It'll fit on the bus. You've got it. It's
I need to get you guys in charge of my campaign. I need this kind of optimism. That's great, guys. And you went to so much trouble to actually print that. 2 A4 printouts.
I know. Even put it on landscape for you.
You guys are wasted on radio. This should be on TV.
Well, don't be careful what you wish for. We might actually come
I thought the bus was the most impressive thing I'd seen visually this week. But I mean, Sam Mac back to back is tough to beat.
That's nice. Oh, guys. Well, good luck, Sam. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you in. Everyone needs to vote. The 61st TV Week Logie Awards. You can vote for Sam Mac at the Sunrise Facebook page. And it's all happening Sunday night on Channel 9. Well, we won't mention that part too much. But good luck, Sam.
On a channel that isn't 7.
Thank you very much, mate. Good luck.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. Good on you. Thanks, Red FM.